Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh and good morning to everyone. So today, insyaAllah, we are going to do some discussion on our Ujian Selaras 2, and I hope you guys can pay full attention, okay, so that you can gain so many knowledge for today. Okay, I also noticed from other teacher that some of you, okay, cannot really score for your ujian selaras, but it's okay. Okay, do not give up. Okay, there are a lot of time you can improve, okay, in the future. So I hope you guys can do well, inshallah, right after this. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin our discussion. Okay, so ujian selaras this time, okay, consists of two section. Okay, the first section is multiple choice question. Okay, so this one multiple choice question, we have 10 question. So one question will deliver 1 mark. So overall, you have 10 mark. Okay, for multiple choice question. Okay, so let's discuss for the first question. Okay, so the first one, all mechanism below happen in inhalation except. Okay, so here the answer is this one. Okay, the pressure of thoracic cavity increase. Okay, the rest of this, okay, A, B, and D, all these things happen during inhalation. But this one, pressure of thoracic cavity, okay, in inhalation, the pressure of thoracic cavity should decrease. Okay, for those who are wondering why, okay, you have to know that inhalation means that we want to take oxygen. We want to take oxygen from where? From outside. So from outside, it need to be inside. So the pressure of outside need to be higher than inside. Inside here indicate thoracic cavity. That's why the pressure of thoracic cavity should decrease. So when the pressure in thoracic cavity decrease, this will allow the pressure outside to push oxygen to be inside the lung. So that's the reason why the pressure of thoracic cavity here should decrease instead of increase. Okay, so that's why the question asks you except. So except means that kecuali lah. So this one is the answer. Okay, number 2. Which of the following is the feature of alveolus which allow efficient gases exchange? So remember, the answer is, okay, what do you guys think? Okay, so the answer is D, moist wall. Okay, moist wall. Why the alveolus need to be moist? Because you have to know that gas involve oxygen and carbon dioxide. So in order for oxygen and carbon dioxide to diffuse from one place to another, okay, the condition need to be moist so that the gases exchange can occur efficiently and faster. Okay, why the rest of the answer is wrong? Okay, kita tengok surrounded by limited blood capillary. Okay, no. Okay, sepatutnya surrounded with networks of blood capillary. So alveolus ni dia dikelilingi oleh banyak blood capillary. Ini salah sebab apa dia cakap limited. Okay, yang kedua, have a thick wall. Okay, salah lah, tak boleh. Dia mesti thin. Kalau alveolus tu thick, so it takes time for the gas to diffuse in and diffuse out. So that's why the right answer should be, okay, the alveolus wall is the alveolus have thin wall. Okay, so yang ni have a small surface area. This is also wrong because alveolus actually has large surface area. Okay, alveolus should have large surface area. Why? Okay, for those who are wondering why alveolus is considered have large surface area, because the number of alveolus is huge. Bilangan alveolus tu banyak di dalam kita punya lung. So the more alveolus present in the lung, the higher the surface area for gases exchange. Betul tak? Okay, next. Okay, question number 3. Which of the following words equation occur in the red blood cell to release oxygen? Okay, the keyword here, the first one, you have to know red blood cell. Okay, ini keyword yang pertama, red blood cell. Keyword yang kedua adalah release oxygen. Release oxygen. Okay, so you have to know that inside red blood cell, there is a hemoglobin. There is a hemoglobin. Dalam red blood cell ada apa? Ada hemoglobin. So, yang tak ada hemoglobin, okay, you have to know that this is the initial process, this is final process ataupun product. So, macam cikgu cakap tadi, happen in red blood cell. Dalam red blood cell ada apa? Adanya hemoglobin. Betul tak? Adanya hemoglobin. Okay. So, keyword yang kedua kita tengok kat sini cakap release oxygen. Kalau release oxygen maksudnya oxygen tu is a product. Is a product. So kat sini kita tengok mana oksigen tu sebagai produk. Dan B lah jawapan dia. Sebab apa ni? Oksihemoglobin tu adalah gabungan oksigen dan hemoglobin. So this one is in red blood cell. Tapi sekarang ni yang kedua dia cakap release oksigen. This one it release oxygen. So this oxygen will get out from the red blood cell and hemoglobin will stay in the red blood cell. So the answer is B. Okay, the rest of this is wrong. Sebab apa? Keyword ni adalah release oxygen. Dikeluarkan oksigen. So oksigen tu sebagai produk lah. Okay. Okay, next. What is the respiratory system of locust? Okay, locust for those who don't know, dia sama spesies dengan grasshopper. Okay, belalang. So obviously jawapan dia trachea. Okay, trachea system. Okay, ni kita recap sikit. Siapa yang guna respiratory system gill? Okay, gill ni fish lah obviously. Cikgu tahu awak semua ni selalu tolong ibu awak siang ikan. Mesti awak jumpa gill ni. Yang kedua lung. Lung siapa guna? Okay, it could be human. Could be frogs. Okay, frogs pun guna lung. And then the last one is moisture skin. Moist skin ni siapa yang guna? Frog. Okay. So trachea ni siapa? Sebagai contoh insect lah. Okay, grasshopper, locust and so on. Okay, next. This is okay. The diagram below show the experiment to study the effect of smoking. After 10 minutes, the white cotton wool turns brown. Okay, what is the ingredient inside cigarette which lead this to happen? Okay, so kalau tengok kat sini dia cakap will make the white cotton become brown. So obviously jawapan dia adalah tar. Okay, jawapan dia adalah tar. Okay, basically tar, okay, in real life, it will make the lung become black. Dia akan menyebabkan kita punya paru-paru jadi hitam. Okay, ataupun brown lah. So here, white cotton ni, it will indicate as a lung. Okay, so that's why the ingredient in the cigarette that makes the white cotton become black or brown is due to the presence of the tar. Okay, kalau temperature pula, you have to know that when we light up the cigarette, okay, the temperature will rise. Because why? Because inside smoking cigarette there is a heat energy. Okay, adanya heat energy. Okay, nikotin ni usually it cannot be seen real life, but it can be seen through the attitude. Why? Because nicotine can lead to addiction. Okay, addiction, ketagihan. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, valve function is to prevent the bad flow of the blood. Okay, which of the following answer does not have valve? Okay, so the answer is aorta. Aorta. Okay, kenapa cikgu? Okay, heart ni dia ada valve. Ingat lagi tak? Dalam heart kita ada semilunar valve. Kita ada bicuspid valve. We have tricuspid valve. So those are considered as a valve. Fungsi dia apa cikgu ni? Fungsi dia to prevent the bad flow of the blood. Okay, yang kedua, vena cava. Okay, for those who don't know, vena cava is a type of vein. Vein. Kan kita belajar dulu kan. Okay, blood vessel ni ada 3. Kita ada artery, kita ada vein, kita ada capillary. So among these 3 blood capillary, okay, only vein has valve. So obviously the answer is vena cava. Why? Because vena cava is vein and vein does have valve. Okay. The next one is this one. Okay, blood is carried from all over the body to the heart is deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood. Ni maksudnya darah, okay, daripada all over the body, it go back to the heart. So obviously you have to know that the gases exchange occur here. Okay. So here there is so many carbon dioxide from the body, it needs to return to the blood. Needs to return to the heart. So kat sini apa? Deoxygenated blood lah. Deoxygenated blood is the mixture of blood with carbon dioxide. Okay. Next. This one. Okay, which one of the following activity is the best to prevent cardiovascular disease? Okay, for those who don't know, cardiovascular means heart. Okay, ingat kalau cardio ni, it refer to the heart. Cardiovascular disease mean disease heart lah. Okay, so jawapan dia obviously do regular exercise. So when we do exercise, it give a good lifestyle to your heart. So yang ni salah lah, eat more fast food. No. Sleep excessively. Okay, these two activity will make your heart become weak. Okay, so the answer is B. Okay, what is the activity that makes the pulse rate higher than normal? So you have to know that the more vigorous the activity, the higher the pulse rate. So here the answer is running. Sebab apa? Running kan jantung awak akan lagi berdegup laju kan. Bila jantung berdegup laju, this will make your pulse rate become higher. Yang dua ni biasa-biasa je lah. Okay guys, so this is the last question for first section. Okay, diagram below show transport system in a frogs. Okay, why this blood circulatory system is said to be incompleted? Tak sempurna. Incompleted tu maksudnya tidak sempurna. Sebab apa? Okay, jawapan dia cikgu cerita A, no septum leading to mixture of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. So you can see here, this is blood. This is heart, right? Okay, heart. Okay, this is the structure of heart in the frogs ataupun amphibian lah. Okay, so at the top we have atrium on the left and also on the right. Tapi kalau kat bawah ni, there is a ventricle. There is only one ventricle. Sebab apa? There is no septum. Septum ni dia berada kat tengah. So when there is no septum, you have to know that on the right side of the heart, it carry oxygenated blood. On the right side of the heart, it carry deoxygenated blood. So bila tak ada septum, deoxygenated dengan oxygenated blood will mix to each other. Kalau dia mix to each other, we can consider it as a incomplete. Tidak sempurna. Macam kita, we human, right? Human has 2 atrium, 2 ventricle. Sebab apa? Dekat tengah-tengah kita ni, there is a septum. So our respiratory system, our blood circulatory system of human is said to be complete. Kita complete sebab apa? Kita ada septum. So there will be no mixture between oxygen and deoxygenated blood. Faham tak? Okay. So the answer is E. Okay. Okay guys, so let's continue with the next section. Okay, the next section is about short answer question. Would deliver you 10 marks as well. So let's go one by one. Okay, diagram below show apparatus and material used to investigate the effect of smoking and state 2 observation made after cigarette is lighted. Okay, so this one give you 2 marks. 2 marks mean 2 point. Okay, so the first answer is, okay, you can write temperature increase. Okay, temperature increase. Why? Because you have to know that in light cigarette there is a heat energy, so that's why the temperature will increase. And the next one, you can write the white cotton turns black ataupun brown. Yang ni. Okay, the white cotton becomes black ataupun brown. And the last answer, you can notice the change in the hydrogen carbonate indicator, where it will change the color from red to yellow. Okay, the initial color is red, but okay, when the cigarette is light up, okay, it will change the color into yellow. Okay, into yellow. Okay, if you want to mention about the change of color in hydrogen carbonate indicator, you should state, okay, the initial and the final color as well. You cannot just say that the hydrogen carbonate indicator change into yellow. Cannot. Okay, please mention the initial color first and then what color it turns out. Okay, so I give you 3 answer. Okay, it's alright. The more the better. Okay, but in the exam, if they ask you to give 2 mark, means that you should give 2 points. Okay, right now I give you 3 points so that you can learn more. Okay, the next one. Okay, describe how frogs adapt their skin for gases exchange. Okay, 3 marks. Okay, some of you has mentioned about lung. Okay, so if you mention about lung, it's totally wrong because right now we want to discuss about the skin of the frogs. Okay, the first answer you can write. Okay, the skin produce mucus. Okay, dekat frog ni dia akan hasilkan mucus. Mucus dalam bahasa Melayu ni lendir lah. Okay, lendir. Okay, yang kedua, the skin is moist. The skin is moist. Okay, the third one, many blood capillary under skin layer. So you have to know that under the skin of the frog, there are so many blood capillary. Okay, and you also can mention the skin is thin. So the skin is thin. So when the skin is thin means that the oxygen and carbon dioxide can easily diffuse in and diffuse out. And the last one, you can mention about this will make oxygen and carbon dioxide easily diffuse in and diffuse out. So this one 3 marks. Since I give you 5 point, okay, your answer should be among this 5 lah, 3 daripada 5 ni. Okay. So the next one, compare and contrast the transport system in fish and amphibian. Okay guys, so remember if you encounter this kind of question, compare and contrast ataupun compare saja, you should give 2. Awak kena bagi 2. Similarity and differences. Itu masuk compare dengan juga contrast. Boleh? Kalau dia cakap give differences, then awak boleh bagi perbezaan sahaja. Okay, kalau dia cakap compare ataupun contrast, awak kena bagi 2. Awak kena bagi similarity, awak kena bagi differences. Okay, please, okay, I always emphasize to my student, do not get confused. Okay, so since this give you 3 marks, okay, 3 markah ni, maksudnya 1 markah untuk similarity, 2 markah untuk differences. Many of you cannot score 3 marks. Why? Because you only give differences. You do not give similarity. Faham? Ingat kalau compare and contrast, you should give similarity and differences. Kalau dia cakap give differences, baru awak bagi differences saja. Okay, so kita tengok similarity dahulu. Persamaan dia. Apa persamaan dia yang pertama? Ingat kalau similarity, use the words both. Guna perkataan both. Both tu maksudnya kedua-duanya. Okay. Pertama sekali, both use heart to transport blood. Betul lah, ni ada heart. Yang ni pun ada heart. So kedua-duanya menggunakan jantung. Yang kedua, both use blood as a medium to transport oxygen and nutrient. Betul lah, sebab apa? Dalam blood vessel ni ada darah. Dalam blood vessel ni pun ada darah. So they use blood as a medium to transport what? To transport oxygen, carbon dioxide and nutrient. Okay, lagi apa lagi yang dia bagi? Both heart have no septum. Betul lah, dekat amphibian ni ada septum tak? Septum tu yang kat tengah-tengah ni. Tak ada kan? Dekat ikan ni, gill ni ada tak? Septum tak ada juga. So both hearts have no septum. As I said just now, 1 mark for similarity. Okay, so your answer can be among these 3. Okay, kita tengok differences dia pula, perbezaan dia. Yang pertama, okay, fish have gill while amphibian has lung and skin to carry gases exchange. Betul lah, kalau fish ni dia ada gill. Tapi kalau amphibian ni dia guna apa? Dia guna lung and skin. Okay. Okay, ingat kalau differences ni awak kena, you have to put uh, in a full sentence. Okay, for example, fish is dot 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 dot, while amphibian is dot dot dot. Itu baru betul untuk ayat differences. Okay, awak boleh cakap gill and lung and skin. Apa tu? It doesn't give you meaning. Sebab tu you have to put in a meaningful sentence. Macam ni lah. Okay, yang kedua, apa differences dia? Fish has single blood circulatory system while amphibian has double. Betul lah. Ni kalau fish ni awak tengok the blood circulation occur once, sekali je. Tapi kalau amphibian ni double. Sebab apa tengok ni? Darah mengalir dekat atas satu, darah mengalir dekat bawah satu. So double tu means dua lah. Okay? Ataupun the reason why fish has a single blood circulatory system because the blood will pass the heart once. Dia akan lalu kat jantung ni sekali je. Tapi kalau dekat amphibian ni, okay, the blood will pass the heart twice. Okay. Ni nombor satu. Ni nombor dua. Okay. Okay, nombor tiga apa lagi? Fish has, okay, tengok fish ni. Fish has one ventricle, one atrium. Betul lah. Ni ada satu, dua. Okay, ada satu ventricle, satu atrium. While amphibian has two atrium. Ni ada dua atrium kan? Tapi dia ada satu ventricle. Okay, so this is how you answer the compare and contrast question. Ini cikgu dah bagi dekat sini. Okay, those who want to copy, you can stop the video and you copy the answer. Okay, ingat satu markah untuk similarity, dua markah untuk differences. So you can choose either two from these three. And the last question, ni dua markah saja. Okay, diagram show human transport system. So this belong to us. Okay, explain why this is also called as a double blood circulatory system. Sebab apa? Okay, tengok jawapan dia. Okay, nombor satu, pulmonary blood circulation. Okay, the blood circulation happen between heart and lung. Okay, awak tengok, this is lung, betul tak? Ini adalah paru-paru dan ini adalah jantung. So for the first one, okay, so bahagian atas ni kita namakan dia sebagai pulmonary blood circulation. Sebab apa? The blood circulation, peredaran darah tu berlaku di antara siapa dengan siapa? Di antara jantung dengan paru-paru. Okay, jantung dengan paru-paru. Itu maksudnya. Atas ni, bahagian atas ni kita namakan dia sebagai pulmonary blood circulation, where the blood circulation happen between lungs and heart. Yang kedua, yang ni atas kan, yang bawah apa? Yang bawah ni nama dia systemic. Systemic blood circulation, where it is a blood circulation happen between heart and body cell. Ni body cell ni. Body cell dan juga heart. Itu nama dia systemic yang bawah ni. Okay, so jawapan yang ketiga, ni ramai yang jawab, cikgu perasan ni, blood flow to the heart twice. Betul lah. Okay, darah di atas mengalir ke jantung sekali. Darah yang dekat bawah ni mengalir ke jantung sekali. So dua kali lah. Okay, many of you answer this one lah. Okay, this is 2 mark question. So you can answer among these 3 lah. Okay guys, so I think that's all for our class today. So I hope you guys can learn so many things from this video. Okay, so for the please once you done watching this video, please put your full name and class on the comment section. Okay, and then for the class president, please take note who are absent. Okay, and you PM me personally. Okay, who are absent. Okay. Okay guys, so I think that's all for today's class. If you want to revise more, you can rewatch this video, okay? So that's all for today's class. So I see you next time. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh and have a good day. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.